What's the most frightening letter in the alphabet? What's the scariest ding-dang letter? I guess it's D. What's even scarier than the letter D? Two of them. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. Perfect, 72 degrees out. Lovely. I got a green tea with jasmine with me. A green tea with jasmine in it. Jasmine leaves. Jasmine blossoms. We're playing D2 on the Sega Dreamcast. It's Fear Fright Day. The scariest day of the week. Continuing D2, The Adventures of Laura. Laura's got a lot of adventures to do. What happened in the previous game? I mean, the previous stream. What happened with Laura? Laura woke up in a cabin. She's been in a terrible plane crash. And now there's a bunch of monsters on the loose. And she's got a gun! Her good friend gave her a gun. I forget what her friend is named. What's Laura's friend's name? Does anyone remember what Laura's friend's name is? Kimberly. Thank you. Thank you, Amaya. It's Kimberly. I'm looking up. I found an article about this game. Last stream I was talking about an article that I had seen regarding this game. When I was just a young child, when I was a tiny baby, when I was an infant, I subscribed to this magazine called Electronic Gaming Monthly when I was a little tiny infant baby. And at one point I got an issue, and it had an article in it about an upcoming gaming console called the Sega Dreamcast. And it was talking all about how incredibly advanced the new game coming out on the Dreamcast was. And the first game announced for the Dreamcast, it was D2! The sequel to D. We've played D twice on this stream. Wonderful game. Here's the article about D2. You can see all the great screenshots here. 2 days after Sega officially unveiled Dreamcast, Warp held the premiere of its first title and the first official game for the new machine, D2. Literally thousands and thousands of people surrounded Tokyo's Kokosai Forum, where the D2 World Premium Show was held. In a move different from normal rollout events, this presentation was not only open to the press, but the public as well. The crowd was filled with hardcore gamers, hundreds of both junior high and high school students and even parents, who had brought their small children along to the event. All told, there were over 8,000 people in the hall at a facility that only sat 5,000. So Warp gave 2 complete presentations to satisfy everyone. Once the show began, the audience was treated to a movie which introduced the game's plot. Laura, the game's main character, is tormented by a nightmare of a strange plane crash. She envisions a very strange hijacking, but as things get out of hand, the plane is hit by a meteor and falls to the ground. Intense. With Eno at the controls, we were shown actual gameplay after the initial movie. The game was running at 60 frames per second. You can go anywhere in the environment. Every leaf on each of the trees is made up of polygons. That is not true. Okay, we've discovered that that's not true. That's the line that I remembered from this article. I remembered this specific line. Years later, this was... When did this article come out? When was this? When did D2 come out? One moment. D2 game. D2 came out in 99. So this article would have been in 1998. I remember this article from ding dang 22 years ago. Every leaf on each of the trees is made up of polygons. Laura's facial expressions are emphasized with detailed 3D animation. She doesn't really have a lot of facial expressions in this game. if I'm being honest, but that's okay. It's still a pretty impressive game. Looking at Laura walking on the snowy ground with a gun in her hand will remind everyone of Laura Croft, will it? I guess maybe in the 90s, maybe, I guess. But when Laura encounters an enemy, the game's look completely changes. The point of view changes to a first-person shooting game with a red sight in the middle of the screen. During the presentation, Eno said D2 will play like Virtua Cop. There are 3 VHS quality MPEG movies in the game, the opening, middle, and end. Imagine. VHS quality. In a game, VHS quality MPEG movies. Oh, I can't. It's such incredible detail. There is a plan to use the Dreamcast's networking abilities, but there's no plan for multiplayer gameplay. Various downloads, including music, will apparently be available. After Ino-san's demonstration, he introduced his personal friend and business partner, Sega Enterprises president, Soichiro Imuragiri-san explained just how excited he is about D2. He explained that he was the one who asked Eno to develop D2 for Dreamcast and not M2. Iramajiri said he expects D2 to be ready at Dreamcast's launch. Then he asked Eno if this was possible. Eno answered, maybe. If all goes according to plan, Dreamcast and D2 will both be ready for release this year. It was not ready for launch, I believe. Unfortunately, it was not ready for launch. But it came out, and it's a great game. D2. The leaves are polygons. Every leaf. Little child Jason was trying to imagine what that would be like. Imagining the detail. Looking at those screenshots and trying to picture what it would be like to be able to walk up to a tree in a video game and see all the leaves. Plexus, thank you for the $5. The Locust and Gears of War were originally going to be called Geist. Then God of War developers learned the GameCube game Geist was being made. The Gears of War developers. What am I talking? God of War. Geist. That would be a good name. They should have kept it. I don't care about the game, guys. They should have kept the name. And then put a little nod in the game to the video game Geist. Superboys, thank you for the $5. Just really happy because I've got tomato soup and grilled cheese fixings. Wanted to share the good vibes. Congratulations, Superboys. That is exciting news. I think it got delayed because they were trying to make... Excuse me, jeez Louise. Trying to make every leaf a polygon. That was it. They eventually had to give up. It was too many leaves, it turns out. I would like to load this data, yes. Load complete. Where is Janny? We don't know, but we must find her. Yeah, we gotta find Gianni. I want to know where Gianni is. I want to know where Gianni is. Just 1 second. I want you to see the screenshot again. These screenshots are seared into my brain. I was just imagining the detail. I would look at this screenshot and I would think to myself, as a child, I would think, God, I can't wait to see those trees in real. I can't wait to look at those trees. I looked at it and I just imagined going up real close and seeing each and every ding-dang polygon there. And how truly extraordinary that would be. One day. One day I'll get to see those gods. I'm trying to figure out what's happened. Something's happened with this video. Here's some behind the scenes information. Before streaming today, I did some I did some work on the input for this game to get the detail just right. And it's looking too dark now. I wanted you to be able to see all the detail in all of these boards. But it's looking really dark. Let me try to fix this real quick. Wait for the PS5 version to come out. Honestly, they should do PS5 re-releases of this game and all the D series. No, I just don't know what's happened. I'm changing the settings. Today I learned that the staff of Warp made Panic Restaurant, one of my favorite NES games. Panic Restaurant. I'm not familiar. Panic Restaurant. Oh, I think I got it fixed. I think I got it fixed, everyone. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. All right. Look at this. Look at all the detail you can see now. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the detail flew away. Look at this. Look at all the. You can see all the boards now. It's really hard to capture some from these old systems. The dark areas. Look at the detail. Alright, let's head out. Still scared of what happened on Discord yesterday. What happened on Discord yesterday? Is there something I missed on Discord? James, thank you for the $5. I wore my llamas with hats cowabunga hoodie for the first time today. There's a hole in the hood. Who do I contact? That would be Teespring. You should have an order number and stuff from them. From what I understand, they're pretty good about replacing that stuff.
This is Raw Airlines, flight 863. This is an emergency. We have crashed on a mountain north of Yellowknife, Canada. Can anyone hear me?
I can.
Respond if you can hear me. This is flight attendant Ken. This is Raw Airlines, flight 863. This is an emergency.
Some dude creeped out on Maya. What on the? Is this on the Video Game Valley Discord? I mean, I will. if there's something I could do about it, I will absolutely get rid of this person. If there's any VGV mods reading, if there's anything you could do, just absolutely destroy this person. Remove them from the planet. It wasn't in the VGV. Told me I was a weirdo for saying I cried at llamas with hats at me. Dang. What a jerk. Alright, apparently it wasn't in the Video Game Valley Discord. I gotta go look at these trees. I didn't really hear what that person on the radio said. Oh my god, look at the... I guess each leaf is a polygon if you consider each of these just to be huge leaves. Oh no, it's a monster. We're getting an up-close view of these leaves. Might be in the Discord, I haven't checked. Well, if he is, get him removed from there. Anyway, sorry you went through that. That sucks. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't actually know. Maybe I should go and ask Kimberly. My good friend Kimberly. Kimberly, what am I supposed to do here?
Hello. Did you find a way out of here?
Not yet.
Did you hear a strange voice? Or was I just hearing things?
I got something over the radio. Is that what you mean?
After you left, I heard a woman's voice calling for help. Out of nowhere. I know I've heard that voice before. She said, "Help. Please help me." It must have been the flight attendant from the plane.
Oh, is that who it was? Okay. Cool.
I don't know why I keep hearing her voice. I keep hearing it. She keeps saying, "Help." I saw her after the crash. And she was in so much pain, but what could I do? I barely got myself out alive. There's no way she could have made it in any case. So why? Why am I hearing her voice? Is it because I couldn't do anything for her? Why?
Maybe.
Why am I hearing her voice? Is it because I couldn't do anything for her? Why? Why?
I don't know, Kimberly.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Please. Tell me.
I don't know. Kimberly's going through a lot. Laura, Detailed facial expressions show exactly what she's thinking at this moment. Don't worry, Kimberly. I'll solve this. Laura's on the case. I don't want to go to bed. I want to talk to Kimberly. Kimberly. Can I talk? I don't think I can talk to Kimberly. It's not letting me talk to Kimberly. No, I guess I could just leave. I don't I don't know what else to do. You know, I got a map, right? How do I view my map? Here we go. Oh, I have to go there. Alright. I have to go to the mountain hut. I'll be back, Kimberly. I'm heading to the mountain hut. Find the plane. We've already found the plane. I guess we might have to go back to the plane. We've been all over this map. Video games have come a long way in 20 years or so. Yeah. Not all good. Honestly, I think... here's the honest truth. I played a lot of games in the PS4, Xbox One generation, and... you know, I'd put D2 above, like, 90% of them, honestly. You know, there's been some excellent games that have come out this gen, but, I think we've lost something. I think we've lost an artistic flair to a lot of, especially studio games. See if I can find any rabbits. Uh-oh. Indie games where creativity is now. Yeah, there's been... I feel like there's always been, like, excellent indie games on PC. Like, some of the earliest games that I played were shareware games on Mac. Back in the macOS 7.2 days. And one big thing with this generation of consoles is there's just been tons and tons of like indie games that would have been PC only before coming out on consoles as well, and that has been lovely. That's been where all the great stuff's been. Here's just a little baby example. Just a little tiny baby example. I tried playing that new God of War game. I guess it's not super new at this point. It's a couple years old. That one with where he's got a son. He's got a son now. And you go, and at some point, I'm playing that game, and I'm trying to figure out what it is about it that's just not clicking with me. And at some point I go and I find a chest, and I open the chest, and I get some sort of power-up in it. I get some sort of thing that increases my power in some way. And my son, who's with me, comments, and he's like, "Wow, that's awesome!" Or something generic like that. Literally a line that could be said for literally anything that I pick up at any point in that game. And the whole game is kind of like that. Like, they have cutscenes where a lot of dramatic, you know, prestige television sort of stuff is going on. But in the moment to moment, it just kind of feels hollow. There's so much detail put into the world, but I don't really care about any of it. And then I play something like Hades. And I pick up an item, and a god shows up and makes a comment specifically about that thing that I just did. And it's an extremely well-written comment. And just every line is memorable, every moment. Just every moment feels like it's worthwhile for me to have experienced that. I just feel like a lot of AAA games have kind of... So much of the budget goes into the fidelity of the game, but the actual, like, moment-to-moment interactions and stuff just feels so far behind something like Hades. And they have so much money for that game. Like, you know, the Hades team obviously is absolutely incredible at what they do. Like, truly incredible. But they've got so much money for the God of War game. Clearly they could hire, like... clearly they can hire good writers and stuff. I just feel like the way that games are made, it just doesn't really allow for the kind of experiences that I enjoy anymore. Is Hades worth getting? Transistor was a bit boring for me. I think Hades is the best game they made. I think even it's rarely the case where I'll say something like this, but I think even if you didn't like their previous games, you might like Hades. It's just an excellent video game. Where's all these dorks? There's one. All their stuff is great. Yeah, I've liked all of their games. I like Transistor. I like Higher, Bastion. Hades is definitely like... I do think Hades is their best work. We're on the right path here. How do we get... Are we going backward? I think we're going backward now. Dang it. What? How did that happen? Didn't know what Pyre was, but turns out it's like football. Yeah, a little bit. It's like wizard football, I guess. It's like wizard football with it's kind of dating sim aspects, but it's not really dating. It's more like building friendships and stuff, but building friendships with people that you're gonna have to send away. Okay, we're going the right way now. Laura, you just gotta get that one girl, I guess, Janny. You gotta find Janny, Laura. Oh, dang, Janny's missing. Wait, which, am I going left or right? I'm going right, I think. I think I'm supposed to go down here to the mountain hut. Where's Dracula in D2? It's a good question. At what point are we gonna run into Dracula again, the old scamp? Is this reminding you of Tomb Raider yet? I mean, her name is Laura. God, I feel like games journalism, like I didn't I didn't realize how bad so much of it was until I went searching through archived Electronic Gaming Monthlies to try to find that article that I remembered about D2. And oh boy, wowza. Like, I have fond memories of EGM. They're all tainted now. I cannot believe what a nightmare that magazine was. Like, I had so much nostalgia for it. And reading through it again in 2020, I'm like, hachi machi. Wow, wowza. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh god. Yeah, what do you... No, get down. Get... Laura. Laura, get down. Laura. Yeah. Oh no. Get him, get him, get these goo monsters. Yeah, let me quickly eat some meat for my portable cooler. My portable meat cooler. You know what I like about these combat sections? I'll tell you exactly what I like. I've literally never played another game that controls like this. This is the only one. These shooting sections, there is nothing else like them in all of gaming. I've been in here, right? Yeah, I've been in here. What was wrong with EGM again? It was more of a Nintendo Power guy. It's just like, I'll give you an example. When I was looking through trying to find an article on D2, like, you'd scroll through the pages and there'd just be like a picture of a character from an upcoming video game, and the character is a woman, and then in huge big like white font just covering up like a third of the page is just the word boobs and then a question mark and an exclamation point. And like most of the pages are kind of like that. It's just like any time that any just like the level like there's always been like a lot of sexism in video game journalism and stuff. The level of it in Electronic Gaming Monthly was surprising, even knowing all that. Oh, I got 2 meats. Any other bunnies I can shoot? Ever a point like Dead or Alive lady was on there and EGM was like a wooga like that wolf? I mean, that's essentially every that's essentially like half the magazine. Half the magazine is the awooga wolf. And like I knew that stuff was gonna be in there. I was just surprised that it was like that percentage of the magazine. Got him. Oh, we leveled up. Wonderful. How exactly is the shooting unique in this game? A couple reasons. First of all, you get thrown into a third-person kind of... That article described it as virtual fighter, but that's not quite correct. Instead, you have this weird, like, kind of... The reticle feels like it's on a rubber band. Like, it just kind of snaps around. Like, if you let go of the joystick, it will snap back to the center, that kind of thing. And then, in order to look around, you press different buttons, like the X button or the B button, at which point you snap to a different view. It just feels it feels weird. No other game does it quite like this. Like, there's a bunch of, like, games that do the kind of, you know, reticle shooting in first person, but this one's just got its own feel to it. Wait a minute, where are we? Alright, we're down here now. Alright, we're where we wanted to be, I think. Wait, isn't this... Wait. You know what? I think we're not where we wanted to be. I think we've just come back, right? Oh no, I've misread this map, and we've ended up back at where Kimberly was. Wait a second. Dang it. Oh, what a fool I am. I can't believe I've done this. I can't. Oh, God. Alright, well, I'm heading back out again, Kimberly. I'll see you later. It's extra funny because the game is on a secret timer. Is it? Is D2 on a secret timer? I know D1 was on a timer. Is D2 on a timer? Where am I supposed to go then? Am I going to the gold mining industry? Where am I going? Archive, let's see. No, I don't need to learn about Canada. Alright, well, I guess Ruff's Lookout. I got a Ruff's Lookout. Where are we? We're apparently down here. I thought we were up here, but we're not. That's the crash site. Mountain Hut, that's where we were. That's where we are. So, we're trying to get... I don't know where we're trying to get. That's the that's the problem. I can't tell. Is this check because we've been there? I guess we can go to the gold mine. Yeah, let's just try going to the gold mine now. Laura. Laura. Laura, don't shoot me. I just want a hug. Laura's like, I don't care. Look at that detailed Laura face. Does it look like Laura cares? Absolutely not. What's with the sound effects those things make? That's a good question. What is with those sound effects? to the mine, Laura. What's happened plot-wise so far? Oh, jeez. Laura woke up in a plane. She was in a plane crash. There's monsters. There's some child she's looking for, I think. Trying to explain these plots a little bit like trying to explain a David Lynch movie or something. Trying to explain the plot to Twin Peaks. It's like, yeah, a lot happened. I don't really know that I would call it the plot. I don't know. Laura. At least she's doing it in style. She does got style. Rifle. Let's see if I can shoot this caribou. Oh, I got it. I got 3 meats. One more meat than a bunny. Backslide Dan, thank you for the $2. You ever do more Shadowstone Park? At some point I'd like to. It was, the series came about because it was commissioned by, what do you call it? Frederator, yes. It was commissioned by Frederator. For VRV. Dang, missed. It's an expensive series to produce. I'm not gonna get that caribou. And I'd like to do more episodes. It's not really possible at the moment, but one day. I mean, I had wanted to do more for, like, VRV and stuff, but I don't think it did particularly well for them. Like, if I'm just... Like, they didn't say anything about it. But if I had to guess, I would guess that it did not make the money back that they put into it. So... Oh my god. I want to get one of those caribous. So much meat. Where'd the caribous go? Where do they go? Where are the caribous? Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. What? Twin Peaks plot is simple. Horse fanfic. There you go, you explained it. Dang, I'm just not getting these caribous tonight. Uh-oh. It's Monstars. Oh, it's one of those. I think that's priority. That one seems dangerous. I mean, they're all dangerous. That one seems extra. Ah, stop. Yeah. Got him. What is meats for again? That's how you heal. You have a portable... You have a portable machine that you put the animal carcasses into, and it skins and cleans the animal and produces fully cooked meat for you. Dang. Do they take more damage if you shoot the human face? I have no idea. I have no clue. It's hard to, like, because of the kind of rubber bandy feel to the, oh, here comes the caribou. Oh. Ah. Dang. Because of the rubber bandy feel, it's hard to get, like, shots in any particular place. Oh no. Did you know that the creator of this game apparently it's never been confirmed, but apparently created the spiral for the Dreamcast as well as came up with a name for the system. What an achievement. It was a luminary in the industry. I wish he hadn't died so young. He made so many incredible Sega games and just games in general. I want to see more of these tree polygons. Wow, look at those. Look at them go. Oh god. It's as if my own face is being whacked with a big tree leaf over and over again. He was getting back into game dev right before he died too, had a heart attack. Yeah. What I like about his games is there's really nothing quite like them. Like in an industry where there's like so much copying and so much so many games that feel like every other game. Like even in this era, like there was a lot of experimentation and stuff on the Dreamcast. There's a lot of weird stuff in the Dreamcast. There's a lot of unique, interesting things. And still, his work shines. I feel like his influence and the experimental stuff that he did was definitely like an influence in the Dreamcast era in general. D2 was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive. You had it switched to Dreamcast. I thought it was an M2 exclusive. What was the M2? I believe it was an M2 exclusive. Yeah, the Panasonic M2 is a sequel to the 3DO. D2 was going to be an M2 exclusive. He did a game for the Saturn, Real Sound, I think it was called. It was all audio, marketed towards the deaf. Interesting idea. Yep, I have that game. One thing that's interesting with this game in terms of the combat, in so many of these games, like, the optimal strategy is obviously, you know, you're shooting at whoever's closest to you. In this game, a lot of times I end up ignoring the enemies who are closest to me because after they hit me, they just kind of run away for a little bit. It's like they're embarrassed that they hit me. And they run away. Alright, well, here we are. We've been here before. Let's see if there's anything new here. So yeah, anyway, when you're getting attacked by multiple enemies, if there's one off-screen who's attacking you, you can kind of ignore it, because that enemy is going to be dealt with for a while. They're going to become the far-away enemy. Uh-oh. Look at that huge eye. Look at that huge eye. Try D4 for the Xbox One. It's very weird to me that there's 3D games. There's D, there's Enemy 0, and then D2. And then there's a game called D4. That completely unrelated to the 3D games that came before it. But it exists. Honestly, truly incredible that game is called D4. And is also kind of a bananas game. I guess we're going back. Oh no. It's some monsters. I don't even really understand what these monsters are supposed to be, and I like that. I like that I genuinely can't really tell what's going on with it. It's the sign of a good monster design, I guess. When you don't really know what you're looking at. They just kind of got parts all over. I can't tell what part of them is their clothes from the human. Which part is just because they got wacky colors and they're monster parts. I guess we'll go to the plane. Every leaf is a polygon. Every single jing-jang leaf. Caribou, caribou. Get over here, you caribou son of a gun. Dang it. Dang it, missed it. Every single ding-jang leaf. When I was looking for that EGM article about this game, I discovered some other articles that used a similar line about the polygon leaves. I think what actually happened is during that presentation, I think maybe there was a misunderstanding or a translation issue. I think they probably said that the leaves were polygons instead of like sprites. and didn't mean to imply that literally every single leaf was going to be individually rendered as a polygon. You ever played Death Crimson on stream? I've played Death Crimson, I played Death Crimson 2, I played Death Crimson OX. Played all 3 of the Death Crimson games on stream. We played every Death Crimson, the whole series. Alright, thank you for the $5.01. Jason, I'm giving you this $5 to take this penny to the birthday well in the hope of improving my birthday destiny. Also, vowels are expensive. The birthday well. Gotta take that penny to the birthday well. Is today your birthday, Orez? Is that what is that what you're saying? Is today your birthday? Would you like the machine? Would you like me to put Orez into the machine? It is! Oh, excellent. Alright, let me pause this encounter real quick. Get the machine booted up. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do. Do-ba-ba-do-do. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Skip, skip. Alright, the machine has booted. Happy birthday to Orez! It's Orez's birthday, everyone. You can use Tyler. Okay, it's Tyler's birthday. Everyone, wish Tyler a happy birthday. Might be the first Tyler. You might be. I don't remember. You could be the first Tyler. It's my new, It's my new historical novel, The First Tyler. Let's see what Birthday Machine has to say. For Tyler, the first. The first one. Happy birthday, Tyler. Time to calcular. Yes. Oh. Birthday Machine needs data. Let's see. You know, I don't know what data to put in, so I'll just put in Orez 101. Alright, that's enough. Calculating birthday data for receiver, Tyler. Some ice buildup, I don't know. Let's begin. Tyler's birthday number for this year. This is the number that is going to have just unbelievable significance for Tyler this year. Nothing catastrophic is going to happen, but there's going to be big events that are going to involve this number. So just know, when you see this number, your life's about to change. What's the number? 364. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good number. And it's a friend number, too. Wonderful. Tyler's birthday letter for this year. How many B's do you think it's going to be? I'm going to make a guess. I was right last time. 11 B's. Oh? Let's see. Well, that's 4, 9. I wasn't quite right this time. That's a good number of B's right there. Excellent assortment of B's. Does Tyler's combined number and letter strength hatch an egg? Boy, I hope so. I'd love to see another egg get hatched. I'd love to have another beautiful egg hatch. I don't know what the eggs are. I don't know what the significance of the hatching is. But boy, would I love it to happen. So, does Tyler's combined number and letter strength hatch an egg? No. Unfortunately, no. Oh, Tyler gets a joke. Wonderful. God, there's been a lot of these recently. Birthday Machine's really cranking out the yucks. Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Who? Funny King. Funny King who what? Funny King, the children who follow our thoughts as the torment becomes apparent. Excellent. Wonderful. It's a great joke. Yeah, that one's yours, Tyler. It's yours forever now. Tyler's star data. Birthday Machine has looked to the stars and discovered that Tyler's friend constellation is the Golden Thorn. Tyler's enemy star is Phi Portia number 7561. This year, seek out tangy eels, I guess. Seek out some tangy eels. This year, avoid slimed boat sailors, okay? Okay. Avoid those. Time to sing a song for Tyler. Everyone sing along. You know the lyrics. These classic birthday lyrics. Yes, a birthday to Tyler. Hip hooray now to Tyler. The teeth find our soft flesh. We all love our Tyler. We must all clap for Tyler. The cake is too big, Tyler. Some hope for our future. Oh, good. This must be enough. Kind of a melancholy end there, but there you go. Happy birthday to Tyler. Finally, a gift from Birthday Machine. For Tyler. What could the gift be? Oh, it could be anything. I can't wait to see what this gift is. It's a beautiful ring. Oh my goodness. I think maybe Birthday Machine's asking if you want to get married, Tyler, on your birthday. Congratulations, Tyler. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely ring. Lovely birthday. Congratulations, Tyler, on your birthday. And I guess marriage proposal. I don't know. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have an excellent day. Just a wonderful birthday. I'll take that penny to the well. Oh, alright, wrong screen. There we go. No, that was the right screen before. I've got it all dogged up. Alright, we're back. We're back on the correct screen here. I have to let Birthday Machine down easy now. Oh no. I'm sure Birthday Machine understands and probably already knows your answer. Ow. Who's attacking me? Hope you can still keep the ring. Of course, it's a birthday gift. Where are we? Okay, we gotta keep going, and then we'll go to the right eventually. Why do those creatures sound like coyotes? That's a good question. Why do they? Why does anything in this game look or sound the way it does? All excellent questions. The answer, I imagine, is art. It's art, baby. A lot of art choices. Yeah, I missed it. Dang, I missed that whole moose. Ow, stop it. Stop it, you son of a gun. Dun, 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 dun. Her feet have got to be just extremely cold at this point, right? She's just got these heels on. They're not snow boots. She's just been, it's been so long she's been walking through this this nonsense. I feel bad for Laura. I feel real bad. She's not really prepared for this adventure. I mean, I know she was in a plane crash and all. Uh-oh. I like how we zoom into Laura's head each time. It's as if the game is like, here's what's going on. You're in Laura's body now. You're viewing this from Laura's perspective. You weren't before. You were behind Laura, but now you're inside Laura's head. Got it. Supposed to be blocked here. It's just there's a bot. If you post the same message too many times, there's a bot that times you out. It's not always active. Doesn't always work. Sometimes it does. Read the chat rules if you're gonna be chatting. This is not the Mighty Ducks sequel game. What if it is? What if this is the same universe as the Mighty Ducks? What if the Ducks were on this plane? What if the monsters we're shooting is just the Mighty Ducks team? You alright?
Is everything all right, ma'am? Our current location is above Canada from the Prialis star cluster on red high-heeled shoes. The turbulence is the original ETA at St. Charles. Autopilot engaged.
Okay. Nice. That's all totally normal things to happen with flight attendants. looking good. It's all turning out great. Laura, no. Oh jeez. Oh my God, Laura. There's a bug, and now as well. Oh, we're in a boss fight, I guess. I gotta eat some meat real quick. I gotta eat some meat. I gotta very quickly eat all. It's like, hold on 1 second. I got some rabbit I gotta chew through.
This is an emergency. Everyone, pull down your window shade, please. This is an emergency. Everyone, please return to your seats.
Got her. Oh. You alright? You okay now? Is everything good? Oh. Oh no. Things are not looking particularly good. I would say this is very much not good. Who is that? Oh, it's Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly's here.
That was close. I was worried. You were gone for so long, and so, well, that's what happened. She blossomed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look. There's a butterfly. I wonder if that's a symbol of that stewardess's wish to fly. Hey, I do have some good news. Guess how I got here?
How? How'd you get here?
Snowmobile. I bet we can make it out of here as long as we have that. I don't think the monsters can attack us while we're riding a snowmobile. But we don't have much gas left. Just enough to get back to the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll need to find some gasoline somewhere before we can go anywhere else. Let's just go back for now. It's not much, but our luck is finally beginning to turn for the better. Right? Laura? Surprised? You never told me your name. But that must be your name. This is yours, isn't it? I found it by the bed.
Is it?
It's engraved. To Laura from your mother, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Does that bring anything back?
Laura.
Lucy.
It's me.
That's your mother's name. Does it ring any bells?
Your mother, Lucille Ball.
Can you remember her? What's she like?
My mom's got a lot of splaining to do.
I bet she was very kind to you. When I found you lying in the snow, you were holding it as if it were so precious.
Mm-hmm.
During those 2 days, you were unconscious. You held this close and kept calling out someone's name. A man's name.
Who was it?
Laura, are you alright?
Laura. 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 Can you imagine getting attacked by a
Laura.
Laura. Laura.
Are you all right?
It's your father, Dracula.
I'm glad you came too. Here you are. You don't want to lose it. It's a precious gift from your mother.
Thank
Are
you.
you hurt? You don't seem to have any serious injuries.
Oh, good.
You should be on your feet in no time. Do you remember the plane crash? Our plane went down after being hit by a meteorite.
Oh.
The strange thing is, your compact started to glow just moments before impact.
Wow.
And I had a vision of a burning rock colliding with the jet.
Well, that is really strange, yes.
Without thinking, I grabbed your arm, and the next thing I knew, we were on this mountain.
Cool.
I managed to carry you down to this small cabin.
Mm-hmm.
You remember me, don't you?
No.
I'm David.
Oh, hi, David.
David Brenner.
Hi, David Brenner. How you doing, David Brenner? Thank you for all of that info, David Brenner.
Laura. Laura.
It's me, Laura.
Laura, can you hear me? Laura. Oh, you scared me. I was afraid you would sleep for another 2 days straight. I was just getting used to having a friend. Don't leave me alone again, okay? Come on, let's go back to the cabin. Who knows? Maybe we'll find Janny fast asleep in bed.
Maybe. I still don't know who Janny is. But yeah, maybe. Can you imagine getting attacked by a tentacle monster in that extremely violent way? And Kimberly shows up and is immediately like, our luck's looking up. Things are looking great for the first time. Finally, things are going our way.
Hey, Laura, can you hear me? If we ever get out of here, I'm gonna write a poem for you. Yeah, I think the theme will be light. It's what you brought into my life. I'm so glad I met you, Laura. You ready for some speed?
Yeah.
Hold on tight.
I'm gonna write a poem for you, Laura. It's about light, which you brought into my life, Laura. I love you. It's Gandalf. It's just Gandalf. Who is that? Why is there a wizard here? Why did we get a shot of a wizard? That was just a wizard with a wizard staff. All right.
To Laura, the best possible friend gained in the worst possible circumstance. I'm feeling much better, thanks to you. I've gone to look for gas, hoping that you will recall your past. Very, very soon. Kimberly.
I've gone looking for gas, hoping that you will remember recall your past. This is a normal way that human beings write to each other. Goodbye, Laura. I love you. Hope she finds some gas for this thing, the snowmobile. Yeah, no, it doesn't have gas in it. she's out looking for gas. Oh, you're just gonna keep the key now? Sure. It's all kind of... It's gone from being like low contrast gray to low contrast gray and also yellow. I guess the time of day has changed. Well, I guess we'll go out and look around again. Just kind of do what we did before, go from area to area, try to find where we're supposed to be. You know what's one funny thing about the Dreamcast? Ooh, I'll tell you. The Dreamcast's disk drive is so loud that a lot of times in games, you have a heads up that something's about to happen because the disk drive will suddenly go all buck wild. Like, 4 or 5 seconds before a combat thing starts in this game, the Dreamcast disk drive just starts going. And so I'll be walking along. Laura's just walking, minding her own business, and suddenly the disk drive's. And I'm like, well, a monster's gonna show up any second now. Oh, there they are. It's nice. I get a little heads up. It's similar in like Seaman. If you play Seaman on the Dreamcast, every time the fish is about to talk to you, there's this extremely loud disc-seeking sound that happens in the Dreamcast first. Next time, put a mic near the Dreamcast so we can live the experience too. I can do that. I got a second mic, one moment. Alright, I've got a microphone just right up on the Dreamcast now. You could probably hear the Dreamcast fan. Any moment now. Oh no, it didn't do it this time. Dang, I'm turning it off for the moment so you don't get that fan sound. God, way to embarrass me, Dreamcast. The one time it doesn't do it. Unbelievable. Dreamcast, sometimes, I swear to God. Where are we? There we are. Where am I going? I guess I'll go to the right. Guess I'll go to the right. I'm turning the mic back on. You'll hear the little Dreamcast whir. Listen to the little Dreamcast. The little Dreamcast sounds. Any moment. You got it that time. Incredible. You got the experience. The true Dreamcast experience. You don't get that kind of experience if you're playing it on an emulator. You don't get the very loud disc-seeking sounds if you're on an emulator. That's stuff you can only get with original hardware, baby. Dang it. I'm so bad at shooting these things. I wish I was better so I could have additional meats for Laura. Should put a mic on the system all the time for authenticity. They should have like a webcam set up on all the systems. Like each system has its own webcam. So while you're watching the stream, you can pull up a second stream. It's got a webcam where you can watch the system itself. And every time I switch games, everyone's like, go over to the webcam, you can see the game being switched. See my huge hands open the disc tray. put in a new disc. Oh, we leveled up again. God, Laura's gotten so powerful. Monsters. I'm not intentionally grinding. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. The game doesn't give you necessarily a lot of what do you call it? Clues as to what you're supposed to do. There's not a lot of areas to go though, so it's not a huge deal. It just takes a while to get anywhere. D2 is on 3 discs, right? I think it's 4 discs. We're on disc 1. D2 is a 4-disc game. The first D is either 2 or 3 discs, depending on what system you play it on. This one is 4 disc. We are on disc 1. Pretty sure YouTube allows for 2 stream feeds to go to the same stream now. Watchers can swap between the feeds. Incredible. Just imagine, you could be swapping over and looking at that Dreamcast right now. Listening to that classic Dreamcast fan hum. You could actually replace those fans. There's like, I think there's a Nocturna fan you can put in the Dreamcast to replace the loud one. I haven't, mostly because it's like, the disk drive is so loud, I don't really see the point in making the fan softer. The system's still gonna be extremely loud. Kind of feels like, I don't know. Imagine getting a mod for your car so that the engine's quieter, but your car horn is constantly stuck blaring. It's like your car horn is just always going off on its own, and you decide to make the engine quieter. You're like, I really want the engine of this car to be softer. I don't know. This doesn't really seem worth it to me. Jason, I think you're the greatest streamer. Well, thank you. Thank you, Soren. I don't think I'm the greatest one, but I do enjoy streaming. I enjoy it. I like it. I like doing this. I'm glad 1 to 200 other people every day will enjoy it as well. makes great fans, though. Yeah, they do. And, like... Oh, no, I keep accidentally eating more meat. And, like, the fan is loud. It is a loud system fan. It's not the loudest, but it is loud. Most people know the Dreamcast has no DRM and you can burn games for it, but most don't know it's actually detrimental for performance. Original games are GD-ROM, which is not CD-ROM. Yeah, the original discs are 1 gig, I think. Something around there. Some games are better. You have to put a lot of work into burning Dreamcast games, especially if the original file size was higher. There's a lot of stuff with like just skipping error correction things. It does often mean that the performance is worse. But still, for certain games, it's nice to not have to spend, what, like, some games that go for hundreds of dollars. Like, you're probably not gonna pirate Pen Triathlon. I think you can get that game for like $10 or something. You know, for Power Stone or something. Stuff's expensive. Too much money. I love the Dreamcast, but some of that's too much money. The best option is getting one of those things that just replaces the disk drive with a SD card reader, essentially, or a hard drive. That's also like kind of an expensive mod, but you know, you don't have to buy games after that. I think that's the best way to go if you want to play, like, if your main interest is playing the game and not just collecting them. All right, we're in this car now. Cool. Convert it to a Dreamcast Mini. Yeah. At that point, once you replace the disk drive, absolutely get that Nocturna fan. 100%. Once the drive isn't making that sound anymore, yeah, replace the fan. There's an HDMI out mod you can get. Oh my god, it's a health spray. Why was she shocked by that? These are items she's picked up a bunch of already. Spear bullet. We got some spear bullets. What's interesting about right here, they're telling me that there's nothing more that I can see to the right because I can no longer look to the right. They're like, you got everything, don't worry. You can't look that way anymore. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Wait, why did this key work? Laura's like, I'm out of here. See ya, Kimberly. Are you not in... What are you doing, Laura? This is... Oh no. Oh, the brakes don't work. Dang it. Laura, what? No. Wow. Incredible. Good job, Laura. The map's opened up. 3 cheers for Laura. Daredevil. I guess I'm out of here now. Kimberly can now write a poem about abandonment. God, Kimberly's not going to take this well. Kimberly's not going to take this well at all. Let's see what's over here before we go where we're supposed to go. You know what I don't like about streaming? I'll tell you one thing. You know, there's some stuff that most streamers deal with, that I deal with as well, in terms of like either spammers or just people showing up to be jerks, and that's all, you know. I can deal with all that. That doesn't really... It happens. It's part of being the internet. It sucks, but it's like it becomes background noise at some point. For the most part. One thing that does get to me though. Sometimes, and this hasn't happened recently. It's just something that's happened a few times. I'll bring up something. I'll say like, "Dang it! You know what? My blue mind cube has been having problems. My blue mind cube, you know blue mind cubes, everyone's got them in their house. My blue mind cube has been having issues. I took my multimeter and I checked it for electronic problems, and it's not that. All that's running fine. My multimeter says that the electronics in my blue mind cube are all good. So I don't know what the issue is. And then after I say all that, like a minute or so later, some people pipe up in chat and they'll be like, "Might be an electronic issue. You should check it with a multimeter." And I'll be like, "Yes, no, that is the first thing I did. That's why I said that I checked it with a multimeter." And then a couple minutes later in chat, people will be like, "About the Mind Cube thing, have you checked it with a multimeter? It might be an electronic issue." There was one of those things that I brought up where I talked about the Mind Cube. Talked about the blue Mind Cube. And talked about checking it with a multimeter to make sure it wasn't an electronics issue. And that was like the one thing that I mentioned. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Have you checked your cube for electronic issues? I have, thank you. There was a time in which I brought something like that up. And I got the responses in chat asking me if I had checked it with a multimeter, because it might be an electronics issue. And then a couple days later, I got someone in chat who was like, "Hey, I heard from the previous episode about your blue Mind Cube. It might be an electronics issue. Have you checked it with a multimeter?" And then someone left a comment on the VOD saying that I should check it with a multimeter because it might be an electronics issue. And then like a week later, I went to my P.O. box and someone had sent me a letter. And I opened up the letter, and the entire letter was like, "Hey, I heard I was listening to the stream and saw you had some problems with your blue Mind Cube. Might be an electronics issue. Maybe you should check it with a multimeter." Someone had written me a physical letter. Someone spent the time to handwrite a physical letter. Giving me that advice, which was literally the one thing that I said that I had done. I'm saying Blue Mind Cube because I don't want to, you know, if this person's listening, I don't want to make them feel bad about it. So I'm cleverly obscuring the actual thing I was talking about. But boy, that's happened a couple times, including the physical letter part. That's the only thing, honestly, that what's the code here? Let's see, 666. That's the only thing that ends up bothering me with streaming, because it feels like it makes me feel bananas at that point. And, like, I understand how it happens. It's like, you know, someone's... I feel like most of the time people aren't, like, sitting here just with rapt attention, just watching the stream. You're probably working on something else. You're probably just doing other things. So you don't hear everything. You don't hear everything that's going on. So I understand how it happens. But also, I feel like if you're going to give advice on something, maybe don't if you didn't actually get all the context. I think I did something like that, but swear I didn't hear what you said. It wasn't intentional. I do not remember you doing something like that. I mean, it's possible you did, but I definitely do not remember that. There's nothing else I can do in this room except put in a code. I can't look at anything else. I can just leave. Alright. I know for a fact I've given restated game advice at least once because I wasn't paying attention to the thing was already tested. I mean, that happens pretty often, but that's like, you know, that's understandable. Uh-oh. Wait, who's this? Dang, she's just lighting that old man up. Yeah, you should also get out of the way. Wow, last minute dodge, huh? Cool. Blue Mind Cube is made from a weaker plastic known to melt to replace the top shell with maybe a green or pink one. That was it. That was the problem. It turned out it was the shell melting, interfering with airflow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, she dodged so quickly there. Wow, wow, Laura, that was an unbelievable
Jenny,
dodge.
It's Grandpa. Do you recognize me? We can see each other soon. I look forward to Christmas. I'm sure you've gotten bigger. I'll bet you get to see the grand aurora in the sky when you come. I'll get a cherry pie for your birthday, since you love cherry pie so much to eat under the aurora sky.
I'll be waiting, sweet child. Sweet, sweet child.
I think that might be the scariest video game character I've ever encountered in any game. I think that guy's pretty genuinely terrifying. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. Get out of here.
And sweetheart, I got you for your
No.
You just I think you're going to
Got him. What? 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 Wait, what? What just happened? What is doing? How big is that bird? What? Why did? Why did that just happen? There was just a bird who came over and picked him up. There was just like a pigeon. Why was there just like a regular pigeon who happened to be much too big? Is that bird a friend? I think that bird's a friend. Let me eat some meat real quick. Oh, this guy sucks. The bird's back. Oh, geez. Wow. Yeah, get him. I don't understand why that bird is so large. Thank you, though. Thank you, bird.
You know, Grandpa's got a new magic trick to show you.
God, that bird's awesome. I love that bird.
Here, so you learn to keep.
That's such a cool bird. Big fan of that
This
bird.
one's a pigeon trick. You're going to see white doves fly out of thin air. I've been practicing. Just
Got him. Got him.
You're such a nice girl.
Let me get one more meat. Gotta get some more meat. Oh. Oh. Get him, bird. Oh, no. Did the bird get me? What happened?
Magic trick to show you.
Alright, one more hit. Oh, no. Should be good.
This one's
God, I gotta eat another meat.
a pigeon trick. So you're going to see
Oh, my
white
God.
doves fly out
Come on.
of thin air.
Get his... God, get it. Yes. Superboys, thank you for the $5. Just finished the tomato soup, the grilled cheese. Thanks for finding amazing dinner entertainment. This is the kind of stuff you want to see while you're eating. Oh, it was full of other birds. Why? Because it was the right artistic decision. That's why. Oh, incredible. God. What a wonderful game. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh dang. You okay, Laura? What happened? Zachary, thank you for the $2. Who are you to
Laura,
suggest appropriate
looks
pigeon
like it's
sizes?
morning.
Sorry,
As far as I
my
can tell, it's still snowing.
my apologies to the big pigeons
I'm
out
all
there.
It just hurts a little. Looks like I took a beating.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't be able to walk anytime soon. How are you doing? Good, good. Your color's coming back. I'm sure you're gonna be just fine.
Thank you.
The snow's so beautiful. You know, I actually grew up in these parts.
Oh yeah?
When I lived here, snow was nothing but a dreary pain.
Mm-hmm.
But now it seems... Oh, this flower? This is a Canadian flower. I'm gonna keep it as a good luck charm. My mother used to press flowers. I remember. I wish I could bring you luck and protect you. But how can I? Why?
You okay? You okay, buddy? Superboys, thank you for the $5. The birds deserve $5 too, my God. truly incredible birds in this game. I think this game might now have my favorite video game birds.
Laura.
Laura. Favorite video game birds.
Laura.
Any
I
game.
am so sorry. I never should have left you alone. Are you alright?
Never leave you alone again.
I remembered there was a trailer in front of what looked like a mining facility. That's where I went. Unfortunately, the gas tank was empty.
Dang.
There's nothing left.
Dang.
Laura, there was nothing else you could have done. Please, please don't blame yourself.
For what?
It may have seemed that that thing was Janny's grandfather, but he'd already blossomed. Laura,
Is that
I'm
what?
just thinking about it now.
Is that what was
We
going
should
on?
concentrate on finding Janny and getting out of here. Look, it'll be completely dark soon. I'm going out again to look for gasoline. You should rest a little.
Oh, this. It's medicine. Just medicine. Would you like some? It's called Linda. It's very popular these days. It helps me relax and somehow seems to make everything crystal clear. I guess it sort of frees you. Maybe it'll even bring your memory back.
Is it drugs? It's drugs, right? What kind of drugs are you taking, Kimberly?
Can't live without this stuff. I'm a real mess, aren't I? I was so awful to that guy, Parker. And he just saved our lives. If we'd been with him, maybe Janny would be... Wait a second. That's his name. David. That's right. That's the name of the guy you called out in your sleep over and over again.
David Brenner.
I remember you saying, David.
David Brenner.
David, thank you so much, David. Does that sound familiar?
I guess.
Do you remember a guy named David?
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one who helped you. Thank you so much, David. That's gotta be it. He must be lost along with the other passengers from the crash. He must be lost along with those 8 days of memory you've lost. You were with him after the accident. You got lost, so maybe he's still out there somewhere, waiting for you to come back. Was he your boyfriend? Your husband? David,
I don't know who this guy
David,
is.
thank you so much, David. That's exactly what you said.
Okay, cool.
If only Janny were here, then we'd know something.
Johnny, I miss you.
Don't worry. We'll figure things out.
Again, I don't know who
The
Johnny
first thing we
is.
need to do is find gas for the snowmobile. If you feel up to it, you can help me look.
Do my
There'll be
best.
some gas around here somewhere. Here, take this. It'll be dark soon. Use this to light your way.
Perfect. Thank you for the flashlight. I appreciate it.
I'll go on ahead. It would be great to meet David again, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Again, I don't remember who David is. I don't know who Johnny is. I don't know who any of these people are. Well, we're at 2 hours. I guess this is a good time to stop. Seems like a good time. We've been through a lot tonight. I don't really understand the bird part, but I think it's my favorite part of the game so far. I hope we get more stuff like that. Like that bird. Very good bird. Excellent, excellent bird. A lot of great stuff happened today. In D2. Oh, what an experience. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. God, what did I miss? You missed a bird. There was an old man who drove a car, or a big truck at Laura. Laura shot him, dodged out of the way. Then we had a boss fight with the old man. Anyway, as we're fighting the old man, a pigeon comes by and just picks up the old man and starts carrying him around. The pigeon's very large. It's like larger than the guy. It looks like a regular pigeon. It looks like it just made the guy look like he was tiny. I don't know why the bird was there. The bird showed up a couple more times during the fight to attack the old man. When we finally defeated the old man, he inflated and exploded, and out of him came a bunch of other birds. And none of it was ever really explained why the bird stuff happened, but a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff here. Alright. Be back tomorrow, continuing Willy Wombat on the Sega Saturn. We'll find a way, Willy Wombat. Ba-da-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Jason, I heard you're having issues with your blue mind cube. If you check the electronics, I did. It's the first thing I did. I checked the electronics. I look for electrical problems with my multimeter. Nothing wrong there. Never give up, Willy Wombat. Tomorrow on the Video Game Valley. Alright. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.